Hello everyone, today I'm going to be doing a video that I wanted to do for quite a long time, and that is an underrated books video. So I'm just going to be talking about some books that I don't really hear people talk about a lot or hyping up very much. They're just some books that I think deserve some more attention. So the first few books that I'm going to quickly discuss are by Deb Caletti. These are the only two books that I've read by her. 6 Rules of Maybe is about a girl who has a crush on her sister's boyfriend, and Stay is about a girl who's just gotten out of a abusive relationship and she's gone to stay with her dad, and she fears that he's gonna come and find her. I just love these books so much because the main characters are so relatable and they're so beautifully written. They are pretty faultless in my opinion. I just adore them, and I don't hear much about Deb Caletti, so I thought that I would just shed some light on these two. I have talked about Stay before. I would say if you're going to try either of these, try this one. This one's really good. Next we have Black Rabbit Summer by Kevin Brooks. This is a teen crime thriller that I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about, and it's a really weird book, but I really liked it, so I wanted to put this in here. It follows 5 teenagers who were really good friends when they were younger, but as they grow older they just kind of grow apart, and they reunite at a party. At this party there is sex and drugs and alcohol, and it's just a bit crazy. It all goes a bit mental, and one of the girls goes missing, so the mystery ensues of who killed her or who took her or whatever. Really well written, intense book. I think it takes place over like 2 days, maybe even less than that, so it's pretty fast paced. It's really gripping and kind of disturbing. The whole thing almost feels like a dream, so it's really bizarre, but I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the feel of it. It's very atmospheric and creepy. I would definitely recommend it if you're into crime and thrillers and things like that, especially for teenagers. I think it's a really good one, and I really want to reread this actually because I read it ages ago. The next books I want to talk about are a series, and it is the Unearthly series by Cynthia. I've only read the first 2 books of this series, so I can only comment on those, but it is about a girl called Clara, God. And she discovers that she is an angel. It is a paranormal series with a nice bit of romance mixed in there, so it is a pretty typical subject in YA, but I just feel like this is done really well. I just picked this up expecting it to be really average. I didn't really expect very much from it, but I really enjoyed it. It really surprised me. The characters were much more complex than I thought they would be. The plot was really great. I really enjoyed the angel elements. It was really different and I just really liked it. I would definitely recommend this series to anyone who enjoys YA romance or paranormal or any of that kind of thing. The next book is a book I don't think I've ever really talked about, and it is Lucky by Alice Sebold. This is actually about Alice Sebold. She's changed all the names, but it is essentially an autobiography by her. It is her story of when she was in college and she was raped on her campus, so it is really sad. It's quite brutal. It's not the easiest book to read, just because of the subject matter, but it's a really remarkable account of her and how it changed her as a person and her going through the court case and everything. So if this sounds like something you think you would want to try, I would definitely recommend it. I enjoyed it much more than The Lovely Bones. So lastly we have The Chosen One by Lynch. I have talked about this before in my top 10 standalone books. It's about a girl called Kyra who is raised in an isolated community called the Chosen Ones. She must get married to her 60-year-old uncle, and she obviously wants freedom from this, and it deals with subjects like polygamy and abuse, and it's pretty intense. It's pretty hardcore. It's really sad and kind of tough to read about some of the things going on in this book, but at the same time it is a tale of hope and strength, I think, as Kyra is such an amazing protagonist. She is just such a kick-ass 13-year-old. I absolutely loved her and I would definitely recommend it. It's different and it's quick, it's really short. I think it's a really heartfelt, great read. Those are all of my underrated books. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. Please let me know down below what your underrated books are, if you have any. I'd really love to hear about any kind of books that you love that no one really talks about. I think it's great to know. It would be nice to hear about. And that is everything. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.